presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. DA, take it away.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic has a signature move. A wrong foot fadeaway jumper dubbed the Sombor Shuffle after his hometown. Jokic said, "I twisted my left ankle and it was painful to jump off of both legs. I started jumping off the right leg and the ball was going in. And I said, maybe I can use this." Kevin, it's been working. Back to you.
It has been unstoppable. David, thank you. Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. McCollum and Jones are their guards. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Murphy in at the 3. And for the Nuggets, Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. And it's Porter in at the small forward. And opening day is here. So, what are these players right now, Greg, feeling as they tip off this brand new season?
Mostly excitement. I mean, this is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
Great open look there.
Murphy. And that'll start us off.
3.
Already, you can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Now, here's Caldwell Pope. Shoots it. That's good from Porter on the assist by Caldwell Pope.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
McCollum kicks to Jones. Valanciunas passes to Murphy. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Stolen by McCollum. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Here's Murphy. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Murphy's got 5. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Murray outside. Pass to Porter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, looking at the shooting numbers of Michael Porter Jr., they're off the charts.
I mean, his first full year in the league, Porter Jr. was top 20 in field goal percentage, top 10 in three-point percentage. Incredible numbers for a 6'10" wing.
First one falls for him. Fans are really excited to see Michael Porter Jr. finally get back to his previous form, aren't they?
Yeah, Kevin, that 2021 season, he exploded, simply blew up. Averaged 19 points a game that season and made 44% of his threes. He's got the potential to be a real force going forward. And, you know, when Porter Jr. is healthy, I mean, he's got a lot of game. This guy is versatile. He's got good size. He's a multi-dimensional talent.
Now here's Ingram. And here's Murphy. Clock at 6. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Gordon.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And a wide open look for Porter. No good on the 3. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. It's McCollum on the wing. He's covered by Murray. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Boy, you look at Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. He is a wonderful defender, and you really got to admire the way he positions himself to come up with these steals.
Now, here is Murphy. He's got 5. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. And the Pelicans miss again.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Over to the wing, and Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Out to Ingram. Pass to McCollum. There's the triple. Jokic grabs the miss. Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Dishes it to Caldwell Pope. Jokic against Murphy. Shot clock at 6. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Pelicans trail. Outside, Jones. Murphy against Porter. To end the drought, and it's blocked by Gordon.
At the defensive end, Gordon is very accomplished. I mean, he gets off the ground quickly and is an excellent shot blocker as a result.
Basket counts.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Their last encounter was in New Orleans.
Live by the 3, die by the 3. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
You know, I think the lack of success from the perimeter really did them in. They just couldn't get it going from there.
Looking now at the numbers for McCollum. Last year, getting it done. Last season, how about 22 points per? 5 assists and 4 rebounds. Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
Pelicans trailed by 3. To the inside. Ingram passes to Valanciunas. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram. They're working it to the open man. Really good possession.
Caldwell Pope outside. Kicks it to Porter. The pass to Gordon. Caldwell Pope outside. Beyond the arc. The shot, no good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Pass to McCollum. Outside, Jones. Now McCollum. Over Murray. McCollum, no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Valanciunas against Jokic. Porter looking it over. Pass to Caldwell Pope from past the arc. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Very effective at spacing the floor. Contavious Caldwell Pope has gone from an average outside shooter to a dangerous one.
Ingram left side. Out left to the wing. Outside Murphy. Buries the long-range jumper. Murphy's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom. Porter. You know, this Denver team used to run a lot, but over the last few seasons, they've significantly slowed down their pace.
The Nuggets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for them. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
Free throw good. Porter. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Valanciunas good. And the Nuggets, Clark playing slower, more half-court basketball. Why?
Well, I think it suits the game of multi-time MVP Nikola Jokic. I mean, the Joker is a maestro in the post and on the perimeter as a passer and scorer. So he dissects opposing defenses from anywhere on the court, and the staff has adjusted how they play to fit Joker's skill set. That's a smart move.
Here's McCollum following the basket by Jokic. Ingram wide open and all around the rim that time before dropping in.
A terrific score from the mid-range. Ingram knows how to use his size and touch from there.
Caldwell Pope outside. He dishes it to Gordon. Murphy against Porter. To the middle. Here's Caldwell Pope. That one doesn't go. Good D by Jones. The Pelicans have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Feeds it to McCollum. Over Murray. McCollum, no good.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Passes it to Porter. Outside Gordon. For three, Caldwell Pope. And again, Denver with the triple.
Used to having a hand in his face, Caldwell Pope likes the challenge of making hard shots.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And after spending his first 7 years in Orlando, Aaron Gordon traded in 2021, going from the Magic, a team out of the playoffs, to a team chasing the title.
Teams changing it up here. At this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. The Nuggets third.
I'll tell you what, if you had to pick one stat, at least on the offensive side of the ball, that benefits your team, this is it. I mean, when you're amongst the league leaders in assists, you're doing a lot of good things. Not just making shots, but you're moving your teammates and you're moving the basketball.
And the basket by Alvarado. And with Aaron Gordon leaving Orlando, Greg, how'd you think that deal worked out for him?
Kevin, I think the change of scenery was great for Gordon, taking on more of a complimentary role and getting more big game experience.
Now, here's Jokic. His last outing, he had 24 points. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
There's the pass to Murphy. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
For the Pelicans.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Denver.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
And the free throw is good, now leading by one. Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason, Greg.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
Braun. That shot off. So the Pelicans will take it the other way.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Here's Alvarado. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Graham from outside. It's hauled in by Gordon. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here.
And they were in the top 10 in terms of free throw percentage. Very consistent from the stripe, an asset.
And their field goal percentage speaks to what a patient team they were last season. Good shot selection was certainly the key to their system. The Nuggets trail. Jokic kicks to Brown. Braun, Graham defending, back to Brown. Here's Jokic. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Now here's Graham. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
2 minutes remaining.
Nance against Gordon.
2 minutes.
Nance, no good. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Murray right side. It's stolen by Nance. Outside Murphy. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got his 5th rebound in this one. Braun. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
The heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
That's his first personal foul.
Such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
Ingram, he's checked in for New Orleans.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
With Jokic, I mean, the potential, Greg, of this Denver team, they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. I mean, they need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help.
Now, here's Brown. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down. And he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
Here's Ingram. 6-point game. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And checking out the stats for Jokic. He's coming off an excellent season, putting in about 27 points a game, 13 rebounds, and 8 assists. And really, he sets the table for this team with his playmaking.
Unselfish, at times to a fault. He just makes everybody around him better.
Here's Highland. Here's Brown. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Alvarado passes to Nance. And the call will be against Hernan Gomez. That's his first foul. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Denver leading by 6. Brown with it. He's picked up by Nance. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Nance.
The officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean,
2 shots.
You got to play without fouling.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. That's off as well, so he misses both. Last outing for the New Orleans Pelicans. It was a loss to Milwaukee. To the paint, shot to stop the run, and Nance with the lay-in.
And what I like about Nance Jr. is how he positions himself, knows his strengths on offense, and plays to them.
Highland passes to Jokic over Hernangomez. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got 12.
You don't see that too often. A three-way shot when he's wide open.
And so it's Denver with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll return shortly.
Let's give a warm welcome, your Nuggets Dynasty.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
The Nuggets leading by 6. Out on the perimeter, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's John Shar at the 4-man position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. And the accepted wisdom is role players tend to play better at home than on the road. I've always wondered, Clark, how does that affect them more than stars?
You know, I don't know if I actually buy into that. I do think there's a comfort level when you're at
That's his
home.
first personal foul.
I think it's always a little more pressurized to be the home team because you have some additional distractions. Typically, role players are a little more inconsistent overall just based on their particular positions, but that's why you don't call them stars. You call them role players.
And so here is New Orleans after Michael Porter made the last three-pointer.
Denver foul. Nishon Highland. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Alvarado. Driving in. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Pelicans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he makes the first.
And guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core, and with the 8th pick and Dyson Daniels, that the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders, they're building a team to contend.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
Now, here's Marshall after the miss from Contavious Caldwell Pope. Outside, Jones. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 4th team
The
foul.
Pelicans have been solid at the line so
At the
far.
line for
4
the
for 4.
Pelicans. Alvarado. At the line for 2.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. The Nuggets leading by 5. Outside, Porter. Pass to Highland. Shoots the 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Pass to Murphy. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. And Valanciunas kicks to Murphy. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jones, that's for 2. It's rebounded by Najee.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And so it's New Orleans with it, following the three-pointer from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Jones looking for an opening.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
New Orleans shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
And that one falls for Jones. That one is no good. The Nuggets leading by 10. Caldwell-Pope outside. The kick out to Porter. Back to Caldwell-Pope. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Passes it to Murphy. Inside. Here's Marshall. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. They get it again. Valanciunas. Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket. Valanciunas has got his 3rd basket of the night. Highland passes to Porter. Jones against Caldwell-Pope. Back to Porter. Takes a 3. Drops in the tray. Porter's got 11 points.
Porter Jr. has a unique combination of size and skill, and as a result, able to beat defenders in the catch-and-shoot game.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Players, Clark, as we know, are changing teams more than ever before. Some don't like it, some do. But free agency is something historically that was fought for by the Players Club.
And again, you've heard me say it before, Kevin, empowerment of the players I'm in favor of, and freedom of movement is part of that empowerment. And sure, it can cut both ways to where some fans and league executives may be a little bit frustrated by it, but I tell you what, it's good in my mind for the players.
Stolen by Caldwell-Pope, and the Nuggets pushing it up now. Scooped up, and the rejection by Valanciunas.
Excellent use of size there by Valanciunas, reaching out and just swatting that shot away.
Near the three-point line, it's Porter. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. Pelicans trailed by 12. Alvarado passes to Jones. Marshall with it. He kicks to Murphy. Pulls up. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. He's got 12. For Denver, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Caldwell-Pope pass to Highland. Outside, Porter. Caldwell-Pope against Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Snatched up. Can't get it to fall. And so Marshall will bring it up for the Pelicans. Trailing by 10. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Gordon dishes to Murray. Down low, here's Caldwell Pope.
And once he gets the switch turned on, Caldwell Pope is not going to be slowed down. He can heat up quickly.
I mean, talking about Jamal Murray, man, is he talented, but he has had his difficulties staying on the floor.
And, Greg, that's been so unfortunate, and I feel for him. I mean, you can tell how frustrated he's been with the injuries that have saddled him. Because this is a guy you can tell who absolutely loves to play and wants to prove he can be counted on, and the injuries have just stonewalled him a bit the last couple of seasons.
So it's Denver now, following the score by New Orleans, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Yeah, you got to be careful how you defend Caldwell Pope, because he's got great speed and he knows how to use it to draw contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Caldwell Pope.
Kentavious Caldwell Pope, his defensive quickness sets him apart.
McCollum's checked in for New Orleans. And Caldwell Pope drops them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Outside, Jones. Back to McCollum. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. A baseline J. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists now in this one. Murray kicks to Caldwell Pope. It's stolen by Jones. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Caldwell Pope. For New Orleans, they have been coming through at the charity strip. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
For New Orleans, Jones taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jones.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And Marshall kicks to Jones. The pass to McCollum from deep. And the Pelicans miss again.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's got 20. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Marshall passes to McCollum. New Orleans moving it around. Pass to Valanciunas. Now here's Marshall. 5 to shoot. And It's Denver with the rebound. Gordon's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's really a fantastic job by Gordon to bury himself down there, giving the defense really no other choice than to foul him.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Gordon.
And, you know, I like that Gordon is a versatile guy who can play both forward spots. He's a terrific athlete who continues to improve.
New Orleans making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. And Gordon drops them both.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Now here's Ingram. Jones, no one around him. That's
Jones.
good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
3 points.
Ingram's got 3 assists in the game. It's stolen by Jones. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Jones has got 9 points now in the quarter.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
Jokic kicks to Murray to the wing right side. Wide open. And the shot goes in. Murray's got his first points in this one.
Look at how instant Murray's shooting can be. Gets the pass, plants the feet, and drills it.
Braun. The quick look, no good that time. Pelicans trailed by 8. Back to McCollum. Over Murray. A second chance effort. And Murphy kicks to Valanciunas. On the wing, Jones. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. To the right side. It's stolen by Jones. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. Shot is good, and the Nugget lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket for Murphy.
And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the open man.
Braun. Gordon trying to break loose, and the shot is good. 5 points in the game. 1:58 left in the first half. Ingram outside. Pass to Jones. McCollum outside. Outside, Jones. Valanciunas trying to free himself up and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second personal foul.
It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The Pelicans have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. That one is off. The Pelicans making a switch here. Nance is checked in. And he's good on the second. The Nuggets leading by 7. Murray the pass to Brown. Gordon tried to break loose, and there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Murray. Murray's got his 3rd assist on the night. McCollum kicks to Jones. passes to Murphy. It's stolen by Brown. Here's the three. And he's good on the three ball. Brown's got the lead up to 12 now for Denver.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Murphy passes to McCollum. Ingram outside. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Ingram clearly on the attack there, not allowing the defense to do anything with that dunk.
Arif finds Gordon. Now the pass to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Nance gets the rebound. Pelicans trailed by 10. Here's Jones, and it's sent back by Jokic.
You know, this is what we've seen Jokic do every night. I mean, he puts himself in position to make an impact on the game.
Here's Brown. Count that one. Brown's got his third basket of the night right there.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Ingram outside. Over to the left wing. It's Murphy outside. That shot is off. And so it's the Denver Nuggets up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Joined by Mike Malone. Coach, what did you like most about your team's play in the first half?
Well, energy. We were able to get stops, get out and run, and that's the pace that we have to play at. More of the same defense, take care of it, give them one shot, and they get out and run, get out and attack.
You kept them on their heels, Coach. We'll see if that continues. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. A tremendous start for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. He had 20 points, 3 assists, and 4 rebounds. And Shaq, what did you see out there from the Nuggets?
They built this lead from the perimeter. We know they have shooters to do it. We know sometimes they play outside in. This is one of those games that's going on by the script. Impressive performance thus far.
And Kenny, what'd you see from New Orleans?
Well, the best way that they can get back into this game is to show up their rebound. They need to prevent second chance points and fight. I mean, fight to get their own. If they could do that, this game still was in.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope really making a difference here.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. So the Pelican 5 right now. McCollum and Jones are their guards. Ingram is out there with Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Murphy in at the small forward position. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Caldwell-Pope's got 23 points.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Now, here's Valanciunas. Over Jokic. And it's Denver with the rebound. Gordon's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after to them. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Murphy against Porter. Porter with the steal. To the middle. Here's Jokic. Nice steal from Valanciunas. Pelicans trailed by 17.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
The Pelicans have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And from second rounder to MVP Greg, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
He hits both from the stripe.
You know, Ingram is quiet about the work he puts in after practice and before games. This is a guy who just never stops trying to improve, though, and that's shown up in how he's grown as a player.
When you allow his scores to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Valanciunas. 10 points for him. The 10-footer. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic just got 5 rebounds tonight.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Pelicans trailed by 17. And there's the feed to Ingram. And slammed up by Ingram.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now here's Murray. Caldwell Pope kicks to Porter. Another 3 for Denver.
You know, I think this is a shot Porter Jr. has to continue to knock down. Because after all, he's out there to stretch the floor, so he's got to cash in from there.
Porter against Murphy. Pass to Jones. McCollum with the bounce pass. Ingram outside. Another shot. And he sinks the layup.
Brandon Ingram.
Ingram's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Murray the pass to Porter. Now Gordon. He's covered by Ingram. Puts it up from 12. And it's Gordon missing.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
And here's McCollum for 3. It's good from long range. McCollum's got 5.
And that range makes McCollum hard to defend because if you're too close, you know about his ability to go by you and get to his spots.
And they'll get another chance. Murray, no good. And here's the fast break. Stops, pops, and with that, the Denver lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from McCollum.
And over the years, McCollum has become one of the more reliable scorers in our league.
Jokic, no good. The Pelicans have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Here's Jones. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The Nuggets leading by 11. Murray outside. Passes it to Caldwell Pope. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Here's Ingram. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Now here's Ingram. Following the miss by Jamal Murray. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Ingram against Gordon. The pass to Caldwell Pope. Right side, Gordon. They're outside. They get it back. Jokic, no good. And it's the Pelicans' ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Jones in the post. He's covered by Murray. And here's McCollum for three. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his third assist on the night. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. Denver calls timeout.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Give them a round of applause, everyone. Those are your Nuggets Mini Dance Team.
And so here's Denver. 6-point lead. Caldwell Pope kicks to Murray. Right side, Gordon. 6 to shoot. The dish now to Porter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
Really love seeing this from Porter Jr. The more aggressive he is, the better he plays.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Denver.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Here's New Orleans. They're on a 16-7 run. McCollum dishes to Murphy. Poked away. Valanciunas passes to Jones. Lays it up and makes it in. Jones has got 12 in the game. The Nuggets leading by 6. Murray outside. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Pass to Jokic. That's a basket. He is 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
Even when you try to lock him up, Jokic finds a way. What a nice, delicate touch from him.
Pass to Jones. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
And the basket by Gordon.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And Javius Caldwell-Pope really making a difference here.
He's on another level right now. Knocking down threes left and right. The defense isn't doing their job. And I think they got to talk about it quickly.
Both teams will make substitutions. Nuggets on D. 9-point game. Passes it to Ingram. And here is Hernan Gomez. Here's McCollum. Lock at 6. Count it. Number 5 for the 4 this game. He's now 5 of 11.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And the pass to Highland. Braun. Graham defending. Braun. Offensive rebound. Haji. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his second personal foul.
For Denver, they have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
At the line for your Nuggets, Zeke Naji. 2 shots.
first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Now here's Graham. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. It's deflected, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
Inside. Here's Nance. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Porter.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And then last season, he was a 70% free throw shooter, something I'm sure he'd like to improve.
Shooting two.
That free throw, no good. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Denver leading by 9. Here's Highland. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line, no matter the situation.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line. Pelicans trailed by 11. McCollum kicks to Green. Pass to Ingram. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Highland. The Nuggets with another miss. New Orleans has gotten a lot of looks from outside the night. 5 of 12. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Graham is 6'1", but he is fearless inside. He's got a lot of sandpaper and grit to his game.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And And that one misses.
And, you know, in my opinion, Graham needs to focus on being more consistent. Raising those shooting percentages, I think, goes a long way to his development.
Good on the second free throw. The Nuggets leading by 8. Murray outside. Here's Brown. Gordon trying to break loose, and it's Brown missing.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Ingram against Gordon, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They led by as many as 18 points. Deep 2 from Murray. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Pelicans trailed by 8. Pass to Ingram. Now Graham. Pass to Hernan Gomez. 6 on the shot clock. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And the Pelicans making a change here. Alvarado's checked in. The Nuggets leading by 8.
2 minutes remaining in the
pass
third.
to Highland.
2 minutes.
And the layup's good off the glass. Highland's got 4 points in the quarter. New Orleans has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Pass to Graham. Kicks to Ingram. Back to Graham. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Denver's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. .121 left to play in the third. Hits the three-point bomb.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Ingram passes to Alvarado. He feeds it to Nance. The jump hook, and no good. Trying to use the glass. Denver's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Braun. Offensive rebound. Jokic on the foul.
You know, when Jokic gets his hands on an offensive rebound, it's too late to try to stop him. He doesn't waste too many second chance opportunities.
Now here's Graham. He's guarded closely. Here's Hernan Gomez, and it's sent back by Jokic. Ingram against Brown. Here's Jokic. Lays it up off the glass. Jokic just got 20.
This is a big guy, a mountain of a man. I mean, Jokic is a sturdy, thick 284. It's going to take a bigger bump to disrupt this shot than that one.
Now here's Ingram. 14 points for him. Out to the wing. Clock at 4. Will it go? And the basket by Alvarado. Alvarado's got 8 points. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The Nuggets on top, up by 15. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Out on the perimeter, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's John Shaw at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Pass to Alvarado. Offline with his 3.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Out to the right wing. Here's Highland. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession.
Pelicans ball.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Aaron Gordon. Jamal Murray.
Pelicans trailed by 15. Passes it to Marshall. Tries again. The shot that time not on target. Gordon with the defensive effort. Jokic passes to Porter and finished off by Porter.
Another high IQ pass by Jokic. I mean, he knows all eyes are on him, so he gives it up to a ready shooter. That's just good basketball.
Here's Alvarado. Marshall passes to Jones. Here's Alvarado. 5 on the clock. And the Pelicans miss again. Denver leading by 17. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Nance. Here's Jones. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Good on the 3-point shot.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. There's the pass to Murphy. Knocked away. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Porter.
Pelicans ball. Substitution for your Nuggets. Zeke Naji. Bruce Brown. Bones Highland.
Here's Alvarado. Here's Nance. And it's blocked by Gordon. 4th quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. That one good for 2.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
Now, here is Murphy. It's stolen by Brown. And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg, every year. That 2021 draft class, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
Marshall can't hit. And so Brown will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. Highland passes to Gordon. Caldwell Pope the bounce pass. Highland's shot is good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Alvarado. And Zeke Naji gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Alvarado. To the inside.
And you saw him gauging that pass there. He knew they were coming inside with it and got in position for the steal.
Jones. That's his 2nd personal foul. First team foul. At At the line for Denver, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Caldwell-Pope. And in today's NBA, there are more and more female coaches than ever before. And, Clark, that extends to the front office, too.
Kevin, I think it's a trend that'll continue. I mean, the NBA and society realizing that diversity in all of its forms is a real strength. And the growth of the women's game producing some outstanding coaching and front office candidates.
The Pelicans shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Pass to Jones. Now here's Nance. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Hey, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's Highland. On the wing, Brown. Pass to Highland. And another miss by Denver. And the Pelicans with the possession. To the paint to end the cold streak. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Here's Highland. Over Alvarado. Highland misses. And the Pelicans with possession here. New Orleans moving the ball around. Outside, Jones. Here's Alvarado. Dishes it to Nance. And Nance slams it in.
And I like that play. Nance on the roll. Great athleticism. Tough to defend.
Denver calls timeout. With options like the G League Ignite team, fewer players, Clark, feel they have to go to college. Would you have been tempted by those options?
I don't think I would have been personally, Kevin, but I do like the fact that there are other pathways to the NBA. College is not for everybody. I think it's one of the surest ways to develop as a person and your game, but it's not for everybody. So I like the fact that there are other pathways to get to the NBA.
McCollum deciding where to go with it. To the wing on the left. Outside Murphy. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 6 assists now in the game. Caldwell-Pope outside. Back to Jokic. Goes back up. Nice feed from Valanciunas. Pelicans trailed by 17. Jones heads for 2. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic just feeds it to Gordon. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Here's Caldwell-Pope. The Pelicans make their last shot. The Nuggets with another miss. Jones with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be out here for Gordon.
Second team foul. Shooting for New Orleans. Jones. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And the first one drops.
Well, he's been at the line so often tonight, but only just now is he starting to look comfortable.
And so Jones nails both of them. The Nuggets leading by 13. Outside Porter. Here's Caldwell Pope. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And they're able to recover. Here's Jokic. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. New Orleans gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Driving to the basket. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
At the line for the Pelicans, Murphy. Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good. And so Murphy hits them both. So it's Denver now. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Murray outside. Now here's Porter. Right side Gordon. Murray outside. Back to Gordon. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jokic. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. They trail by 11, and it's blocked by Gordon. Here's Murray. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 4 assists now tonight.
He's got a well-rounded game. Murray can score from just about anywhere. And the more points he gets inside, the more space he gets outside.
Now, here is Murphy. Here's Jones. The shot missing. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. He dishes it to Murray. Passes it to Jokic. Gordon trying to break loose. Good on the bucket. Jokic has got 10 points here in the second half.
Jokic calling his own number time and time again, taking over the scoring load tonight.
And Valanciunas now atop the key. Over Jokic. No good from Valanciunas. The Nuggets leading by 15. Caldwell Pope outside. Murray against McCollum. Right side, Porter. For 3, Murray bangs home the trifecta. Murray's got 5 points in the quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Porter with the steal. He kicks it to Murray. And the rejection by Valanciunas. McCollum against Murray. McCollum with the bounce pass. Jones the pass to Ingram. Up top, Valanciunas. 5 to shoot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Jokic.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas. Valanciunas hits them both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Caldwell Pope outside. McCollum against Murray.
2 minutes.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Caldwell Pope outside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
New Orleans ball.
Pelicans trailed by 16. McCollum passes to Murphy. Back to McCollum. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside, Jones. Over Caldwell Pope. Jones, no luck.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point. And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear win, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Nuggets.
It was like watching a 3-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Now Murray, following the three-point attempt by C.J. McCollum. Over McCollum. Murray, no good. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Pelicans. McCollum passes to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Making it look so easy right now. Once Ingram catches fire like this, he finds ways to stay hot.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Right side, Gordon. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Brandon Ingram. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Denver, Aaron Gordon. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. And the Pelicans with the possession. 17-point game. Back to Ingram. Over Gordon. And it's Ingram missing. And here is Murray. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just looking for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Aaron, big night offensively. What is clicking for everyone right now?
We're just moving the ball. We're moving the ball. And that's a big part of our offense, making sure the ball doesn't stick and then people making shots.
It was really flowing tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.